If you want a better career in life, instead of working a minimum wage job, you have to finish school. So now that I'm in YouthBuild, it's really like a blessing, because I didn't think I wanted to go back to school. I didn't think I was going to have another chance to go back to school.
I really wanted my diploma, like, you know, living the way I was living wasn't right. So I was like, you know, this is for me, man, because at 20, you know, it's hard to get back into public school. So, like, I was looking at no options, so I really wanted my diploma.
I know it's a lot of kids out in my community that I grew up in that's really not doing nothing with their lives, and you got up to 24 to come to this school and make something, make a difference, make a change.
Most kids are out here drinking, doing drugs. If they come to YouthBuild, they're gonna have the discipline that they need from Mr. Smith, Mr. Robinson, the director, the staff, and the vibe here is like a loving vibe.
YouthBuild is an opportunity for a young person to take the next steps to be successful in their lives. And what we call a triple crown, which is they're gonna earn a high school diploma GED, they're gonna get a PAC certification in construction, and then they're gonna have like support all the way through once they get to placement. So to me, YouthBuild is like one big circle of nurturing.
When you look back on it, the pride's gonna do wonders for you. You look back and see what you've done. When you get older, you have children, you talk about the things here you've done. You own part of the past.
Paterson Great Falls YouthBuild primarily services youth ages 16 to 24 who live in Paterson, New Jersey, are high school dropouts, and are considered low income. So if you fit that mold, Paterson Great Falls YouthBuild might be the call for you. YouthBuild is not just unique to Paterson, New Jersey. It's actually a national program. There's 273 other YouthBuilds all across the United States. However, every YouthBuild is unique to its location, and Paterson is no different than that.
YouthBuild, to me, is an opportunity for young people to just transform. YouthBuild is an opportunity for young people to reach their potential.
What brought me to YouthBuild is I wanted to get another opportunity to finish school, because I never had that chance to finish high school. I was always a troubled child, you know, always in the streets. School wasn't really something I wanted to do in the past, and now that I'm like on my own and living my own life, I realized that I can't get nowhere without a high school diploma or a GED.
I want to get my GED, that's #1 on the list. Besides that, I wanted to get certificates, get a better resume, help me out, so I have a little push, so when I'm out of here, I can be successful in life.
We do help students get their GED. We don't provide the test, but we set up an educational environment that you can succeed in.
We're doing inequalities, but we're using the same steps that we use for solving equations, okay? Same steps.
We have a number of academic instructors, all state certified teachers, who work in groups, in classrooms to teach students whatever subject that they're assigned to. They are willing to work one-on-one after school, at lunchtime, or even before school, to provide any access tutoring that a student may want or need.
I want to lend my talents to young people who grew up in the area just like I grew up in Newark. And some of the challenges they had, just like some of the challenges I had, hopefully I'll be able to direct them, address them, and assist them in moving on.
I guess in high school, it was too big. I think it was too big for me. I was all around. It was a lot going on, so I easily get distracted. And here, they keep you motivated.
Some of these young people do come in here with chips on their shoulders, but I think one thing that we do really well here at YouthBuild is that we create an environment for them where they feel safe and where they feel cared for. And they love coming here so much, they just want to be here and not do what they're supposed to do. But it's our job to make sure that, you know, they stay focused as much as we can.
From every teacher, not just one teacher, every teacher in the building. They'll let you know if you're doing something wrong, you gotta fix it. And if you don't, they'll let you know again. And after a while, you'll say to yourself, you know what, I gotta do something different. And that's how I did it. And I got my GED, and now I got an opportunity to go to college.
Ideally, every student will pass their GED during the 9 months of our intensive program. The program from which starts in October and runs all the way till June of every single year. After June, our expectation is that you're either taking the next step to post-secondary education, such as college or trade school, or straight into the workforce where you can get a high-paying career using the certifications you get at YouthBuild. Every single day, students come to YouthBuild. They sit through 4 major classes.
We had to prepare for the GED and kind of taking like practice tests on what the GED will be like. And we were learning math, science, language arts,
social studies, basic skills, computer literacy, leadership development, and job readiness. This is all part of our core curriculum to help you pass for your GED and be ready for the workforce. Yes, we have classes. Yes, we expect you to go to class and we expect you to do work, but we expect you to want to do this. Because as an adult who made an adult decision to be part of YouthBuild and not part of the school system, we're going to treat you like an adult. And we're going to have expectations that you succeed in our classes.
You try to modify your lessons to make sure that they're relevant to the young people that you're working with. So oftentimes, I bring in things that are not as conventional as some of the lessons that you normally find in the books and textbooks that traditionally are in high schools. And I have a no-nonsense approach to managing my class and learning. I'm here to teach, and my students are here to learn, and that's one of the things that I tell them all the time. Don't look at me like I've done something strange when I hand you an assignment and you're a student in the class. That's what you're here for.
Ultimately, in every single class, there's time where you are studying hard and taking tests, getting homework assignments, helping each other pass. We rely heavily on adults working with adults, us supporting each other, so the YouthBuild family can not only succeed individually, but succeed as a group.
Some of us really didn't know each other. Like for me, I didn't know anybody. But leaving YouthBuild, I gained like a really close friend, that I still keep in contact with. We all managed to do things together and get our GED together. We all kind of motivated each other.
I think sometimes they undervalue their experiences as urban youth. It teaches them a lot of coping skills that they're going to need when they go out and, try to make a life for themselves.
I made it here, but it's not hard. I recommend YouthBuild to anybody. As long as you're mentally ready. If you're not mentally ready, you're not ready to succeed in life. I'm ready. That's why I'm here.
To be part of the Paterson Great Falls YouthBuild team or family is not an easy endeavor. You have to go through a 3-week-long mental toughness boot camp. This is 3 weeks of hard work. We do everything from physical activities, such as exercise, community cleanups, hard labor work, to academic challenges that test and strengthen your mind. Activities that help you learn how to work as a team member. Mandatory attendance, perfect punctuality, all of these things tie in, because that's our expectation when you finally make it in. We expect you to prove to us that you're willing to do whatever it takes to succeed, and when you are here, that you will do whatever it takes to stay.
I'm like, okay, mental toughness, I can do this. It's 10 times different than what you think. You have to run, you have cones, you have to do push-ups, you have to do sit-ups.
For me, it was really hard. You had to always push yourself, and you have to really prove yourself to the teachers and prove that you want to be here. In mental toughness, just because you got accepted doesn't mean that you're accepted yet. During the year, you have to constantly prove to yourself that you want to be here, and you have to basically just claim your seat and don't give it up.
I noticed like there's a meltdown, like they come in like real hard, and I've just seen a number of students just, really transform really quickly.
Paterson Great Falls YouthBuild is a program that is run by a group of very passionate staff. You have me, the director, who oversees the operations of this program. We have a case management system here, which is led by a clinician who ensures that everyone gets one-on-one tutoring, one-on-one support in order to achieve their goals.
Our staff just motivates us, no matter what, we can just laugh with them. It's not just a school, it's not all about school. We have our fun time, we have our memories, we have our laughs, but they do prepare us for a lot.
It's building posture, it's building my structure, making sure that I do the right things, even when I'm not here.
One of the key things here is respect. So to me, YouthBuild is nurturing, YouthBuild is respect. YouthBuild is creating a safe place where young people want to come to and don't want to leave. When I say work, it's not work. It's like I leave my home and I come to my second home. I consider everyone in here family. And that's the big piece with respect and just getting young people to have an opportunity to just express themselves, but make every moment a teachable moment.
We also have vocational trainers. Our vocational trainers are a group of individuals who specifically focus on our construction component. These trainers will teach you everything you need to know, not only to get a job, have the skills to complete a job, but also how to keep a job. In addition to that, we have employment coordinators. Our employment coordinators are your key to your long-term success. These individuals work with you one-on-one to ensure that you are placed after graduation wherever you want to go. At the bottom line, all of the staff are here to work with you one-on-one to make sure that you reach whatever goals you want. And that's what's important, because this is about you.
There's several people that came in here to broadcast different careers, like the U.S. Army came here, the Marines came here. We go on different business trips, like to different institutions and college, like Lincoln Tech, Capri. There's a whole bunch of stuff that YouthBuild offers you and broadcasts to you so that you could open your mind up to better things.
Our students have the opportunity to receive something called a PACT certification. This is a certification in the construction fields. Through this training, our students go on to work in areas such as carpentry, electricians, plumbers, or any kind of general contractor position possible. It is our way of providing you the vocational training that not only helps you get jobs, but helps you keep jobs. We teach you all the intangibles that'll make you be able to be successful in anything that you want to do. But more than just that, this provides us leverage to help give back to our community. Through our construction training, our students are able to go into our communities and help rebuild the city from which they love dearly, the city that they live in.
Yeah, make it look really good, you know? A clean facility, we'll get the local officials involved with keeping our community clean as well, and so we can operate a school on clean ground. That's our purpose.
When we cleaned up this summer, it felt like we was actually doing something. We'd go from Great Falls, the Great Falls area, to the west side by Kennedy. We went a lot of places. We built benches for schools. We painted lines, basketball lines for schools. It was the little things we did that the community actually loved. If it was to go back to how it looked, I feel sad, because we did take a lot of time and effort to clean it.
Our students go out into our community and build affordable housing from the ground up, from digging the foundations to the final paint job before families move in.
We had a construction site that's right around the corner, and I helped a lot during last year, and now I got a brand new studio apartment.
This is actually work. This is classwork right here. This is construction. So from here, this is like everything we do, you gotta put your all into it.
We have vocational tracks for anyone who wants to do pretty much anything that they can dream of. Some of the tracks that we have here include culinary arts, where you have chefs come in here to certify you in different areas of the food service industry. We also have certified nursing assistant certification training here, where we contract out and have students go to an entirely other school and work hands-on with a certified nursing training to attain that certification and credential.
We have so many different trades. We have culinary, we have CNA, we have construction. If you want to go to vocational school, you can go to a vocational school. And most schools in Paterson, they don't have what we have. We have discipline.
I got a chance to do a lot of other things as of construction and my certified nursing assistant classes. We got hands-on CNA, hands-on construction, which really helped us. We can get a better job and we have some experience.
We have strong partnerships that will help you succeed no matter what you want to do, such as the One Stop Career Center, or Paterson Public Schools, or any community college or local trade school.
In January, I'll be enrolled in college.
The plan at the moment is for me to go to college, and after college, I'm trying to have a career already set, stable, so then by the time I have reached 25, I have my whole life in front of me.
Firstly, I would like to get my diploma, my HSC, the high school equivalency test. I want to pass it. I would also like to continue going to school. I want to be an RN and possibly after that become a paramedic.
My goal is to learn everything I can, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere, go everywhere and anywhere, whenever I can. You know, maybe be the person to retire at 30, but still be wanting to work because I want to. I was the kid that used to say I wasn't going to college, so now I'm like, college is the best thing to do.
I'm going to be a CNA, and when I do CNA, I'm going to become an RN, and I'm going to be a registered nurse.
Mentoring is a major component of this program that ties everything together. It is through the passion and dedication of our volunteers that we are able to make long-term sustainable connections to our students and also encourage them and support them through some of their most difficult times. Some students struggle in the academic components, and our mentors work one-on-one with our staff to help our students be successful. Our volunteers work with our staff here to ensure that all of our students are successful in every single area. So if it's academic challenges, our tutors and our mentors will help. If it is in our vocational training aspects, once again, our volunteers will work one-on-one with our students to help with this. Bottom line is, without our mentors, our program would not be anywhere near as successful as it needs to be and what it could be.
I graduated last year, but when I come here, I still feel the same love. Honestly, when I look back, I think of not even a teacher, a counselor, you could say, Mr. Smith. We built a bond, like a real close bond. Like, I look at him as a father figure now. He came today, and it was like my first time seeing him since the summer. I lied to you not, we hugged each other for like a minute or two, like, and I was trying to let go, he like, no. Mr. Smith, like, he really was there for me through like a lot of tough times. I go in his office and talk to him about a lot of things, and he kept it real. He told me what I should do, what I shouldn't do, and he showed me a lot of love.
I just think about all the young people that we've served, and that's the key word, we serve young people. Young people will come into the program, and their mindset is, I don't care about that, I just want to get my GED, da 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 da. The beauty of it is you see them transform and they evolve and they just care about each other, you know. And I've seen it firsthand, where I've had young people that in the beginning of the program did not like each other. By the third month, they're brothers and sisters. That's why I think it's important to just not focus on the tangibles, but also the intangibles. Something that as simple as a young man or a young woman walks through the door, give them a hug, shake their hand. How you doing, so-and-so? How you doing, mister? How you doing? You know, that's what's important, and it's important that everyone does that. There's so many young people that don't really know what they're capable of. And YouthBuild helps them realize their potential. It's almost like they rediscover themselves, is a term I've always used. You're gonna rediscover yourself, because there's so many diamonds in the rough. There's so many young people here that all they want is for someone, a caring adult or a caring individual, to be consistent.
One of the things that we really do well here is create a comfortable environment so students don't feel like they have to put up a facade, you know, and feel like they have to be hard, because nobody's here is trying to hurt them or take advantage of them.
The staff in the program itself, they've helped me a lot. I'm going through a tough time right now, so they've been helping me a lot. And it's not just about the school, but they personally help you with issues you're going through. And it's just a nice feeling to know that you have like a group of people that actually care about you. So it's more than just school. It's like a community, like a unit, like a family.
One of the intangible outcomes of being part of the YouthBuild family is becoming part of a long-term mini community. That means that when you're here, you make friends that last a lifetime. It means that not only do you get the support in here, but you get the support out of here. Your peers will help teach you those intangibles, how not to get angry at people, how to be more compassionate, how to be more peaceful, how to be more caring, how to be more understanding, so that you can be part of a greater whole, being part of the YouthBuild family where everyone succeeds no matter what. We build collaborations here. We build friends. We build family. We build support so that you can be successful. We have students who help each other get documentation in. We have students who help each other study for tests. We have small study groups. We have debates. We teach each other how to act in an environment so that overall we can be successful no matter what we need to do in life.
This school is a really great school. I recommend it to people who have trouble learning in high school or just have trouble with their life in general, because there's a lot of support.
Honestly, I really don't know where I would be without YouthBuild. YouthBuild helped me in so many ways, you know, preparing for me to get this job probably that I'm at now, preparing to have a better job in the future. So I feel like without YouthBuild, I probably would be doing the same thing that I was doing, which wasn't so good in school.
In essence, Paterson Great Falls YouthBuild is your second chance. It's your third chance. It's your fourth chance. It is whatever chance it has to be for you so that you can get what you need so you can go where you want to be. The idea of having a place where you can feel safe to be you, a place where you can achieve your goals both academically and vocationally is huge to have in your life, and Paterson Great Falls YouthBuild is the program that offers that for you. If you have an ultimate goal of being gainfully employed and being self-sustainable for the rest of your life, this will be the perfect fit for you. But just be ready. Getting in is not easy, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of competition, but when you make it, it will change your life.